Bradley Mark had, I will put all my money on it. No doubt about it. There's a lot of empty seats back here. Let's fucking go, guys. How's everybody feeling? I guess after that intro, I'm just gonna sit down and just have like a really peaceful conversation.
I feel like you upsell them there. They feel like, oh guys, I were just.
That was really fun. Can I get a hell yeah? Alright, maybe we should do that for 40 minutes, right?
We'll do like a peaceful chat, but randomly at random points.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah! That's the Saturday night energy we need.
Yes, yes.
I'm gonna meet people tomorrow and my voice is gonna be, come on.
Yes, it usually is my Sunday.
Yeah.
Don't go out on Saturday.
How are you doing? How's your weekend going?
It's going very well.
Let's talk about you.
Oh wow, oh god, no.
Do you moderate all the panels here?
Not all of the panels, I would be dead.
Okay. Have you seen her though before? Is she killing it?
I do.
Guys, is she killing it? That's the love and support we need in this world.
Thank you guys. Are you enjoying Comic-Con? How's Chicago for you?
Yeah, this has been a hell of a day. Did I meet anybody today?
Mom.
That's my mom. One person. Yeah, no, it's been a blast. This is my first convention I've done in the States in years.
Really?
And it's a hell of a workout, mentally and physically, standing, shaking hands. Everyone's been fucking awesome. Everyone's been really sweet, and I want to do it again. If you'll have me, I don't have to leave you.
I love it. You guys learn fast. Was that a wee bit nerve-wracking coming back into the convention world? Because it is quite exhausting, actually, all day long, speaking to people.
Is it nervous coming in? Maybe I'm a little confused as to like what the layout is, how many people am I going to meet? Are people going to pay $100 to come up and go, fuck you, your movie sucked? I didn't meet anyone that did that yet. But no, it's been really sweet. I met, Lucas Reveal from High School Musical, and he just kind of walked me through what it's like. And everyone's been really fucking great, truly.
So what would young Christopher be looking at if he came to this convention? Like, where would he be going? Would you be going for the comics? Would you be doing the video game stuff? Which panels would you be going to?
Is there any alien stuff out there? Has anyone seen it? I've been obsessed. I'm excited for Alien Romulus.
Have you not seen it yet?
No, it's not out yet.
I saw it 2 days ago.
Oh?
Not saying it. I'm not saying it! I don't know say anything.
I rewatched all the Aliens recently. The first one and the second one are masterpieces. I didn't see the third one. Is it worth seeing?
Yeah,
the one that David Fincher
just watch
did?
it.
It's experimental.
You just watch it.
And then I saw Resurrection literally last night in my hotel room, and that was trash. Unless that director wants to work for me, and then it was fucking great.
I was talking about, because before we went to go see Alien Romulus, we were talking about the franchise, but I reckon I would take Resurrection over all of the Alien versus Predator stuff.
Yeah.
What's your stance on that?
The Alien versus Predator stuff is like, it scratches an itch that I feel like we all had when we read the comics. Because I mean, it's the dream, Alien versus Predator, and they did not live up to the hype. But I want to like them. Like, I still want to watch those movies and like find things I liked about them. I'll have to rewatch it. We'll see. But I love Fede Alvarez, who's directing the new one. Don't Breathe is one of the best horror movies I've seen in the last like 10 years, so I'm very excited for it.
He's using actual animatronics and things like that.
That's what you gotta do.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do. The people don't want CGI.
I think you're gonna like it.
Animatronics, hell yeah! Testing you guys.
I was waiting till we could see, because I was like, when are we gonna do it again? When are we gonna do the thing again, Christopher? Let's get back to you though.
Yes.
Apart from your love of Alien,
Yeah.
what really inspired you to be an actor growing up?
Oh, my journey has been very strange. I have done theater from a young age, elementary school, middle school, high school, but I didn't know I was going to be a professional actor until my friend got an open audition call for Superbad. That was that was a show you guys had seen it. That was the first thing I ever auditioned for. The first movie I ever did. And I just kind of went in, I didn't think I was going to get it, I got called back. I expected to just kind of go to college and go to acting school out there. But then I went and did my third callback with Jonah and Mike and Bill and all the guys. And apparently I was really good in there, and so much that Jonah hated me. I don't know if you guys heard this story. Jonah Hill hated me so much after my audition. I walked out. I get it. I was 17. I was not a professional actor. I kind of went in, I was in high school, and we're playing high school kids. So like Jonah's roasting me. One day I was just a fucking kid smoking weed with his friends. Literally the day after, in a Habit, it came out on Friday, Saturday at a Habit Burger we have in LA, someone just goes, McLovin! The day after, and I was just a regular high school kid. And I was like, whoa, this is interesting, this is weird. And for a few years it got really intense. It's intense because I was the same age as these people, and I would go to bars and parties, and they felt like they knew me, and they would grab me, and they'd put their phone in my face, and it was like really aggressive. And I was trying to be an actor, I'm like, hey, man, I'm more than that. I did Kick-Ass, I did role models, all these things. But the older I get, the more of a blessing I see it as. You know, like I wouldn't be here with you guys right now if it wasn't for that movie. I wouldn't have done anything if it wasn't for that role. And I got to like come here and meet people who are like, oh man, like I went and saw Superbad when I was 17 in a packed theater, and it was the best experience of like my high school era. And so it's like a really beautiful thing. And people can be in movies that other people forget about. I'm very lucky to be in a movie that people love, you know?
I think part of
emotional.
Can we do it?
Should we do it? That was really nice, Chris. We respect and love you.
I feel like part of what you're describing was maybe just getting older and thinking, I don't give a crap, I'm tired.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there are times, don't get me wrong, where someone screaming and loving at me is obnoxious. And the most intense times, the weirdest times are in professional settings. Because I get it, walking down the street, people be like, you're McLovin. I'm like, yeah, I was in the movie, my name's Chris. But I did an interview on like ESPN with this guy, Dan Levitard. And I like went on, he's a professional guy, he's got my name on the sheet. And he called me McLovin like 5 times in the interview. And I'm like, dude, my name's like literally right in front of you, and I had to call him out, you know, like. So that can get a little obnoxious, and on a bad day if someone like grabs me and says it, but overall it's a fucking blessing.
Can I get hell yeah? I did it wrong, see I'm not professional hell here. Colour vision, let's talk about music before we get to the fan questions.
Yeah, so I'm gonna drink my beer, let's go, it's Saturday night.
Can we get hell yeah?
You're into it, I like it.
Hell yeah. Let's talk about music.
Yes.
Because I was listening to some of your music online, and it's excellent.
Oh, thank you.
What is the story behind Colour Vision? Are you planning to really go forward with that, or is it just a hobby? Like, what's the vibe?
It's definitely, well, so Colour Vision is my band. I've been making music for 16 years. Right after I filmed Superbad, the first thing I did was bought a drum kit. And I was in a shitty band, playing drums for 6 years. That band broke up. I learned to play bass. I went through like 4 different bands. But recently, I started playing with a guy named Ben Queller, who's from Texas. He's an amazing songwriter, and he tours for a living, so I've been like touring with him, which is really fulfilling. And then I make my own music, Colour Vision, which is very cool. Me and my buddy are singing in it. It's a good indie rock. Check it out. You don't need to. It's cool. And I'm gonna tour with Ben Queller next year. We'll be kind of hitting the Midwest and in the East and West Coast. So follow him and come see us on tour.
Who's up for that? And let's have some fan questions here and here. There's 2 mics, please don't be shy. And whilst we queue up, can we have a round of applause for this first part of the panel? Thank you. All right. Let's start with this side, because you got up first, you're really fast. What's your name and what's your question? Right into the mic, please.
It's a great costume.
Yes.
Are you excited for the new movie?
I'm trying. I said I'm trying.
I'm trying. Which Fantastic Four do you like, if you were to pick?
Of the 3 that they have made so far, the previous one was Silver Surfer with Lawrence Fishburne and Silver Surfer.
Those are good.
Because it was like, they took just 3 issues of the comics and said, screw it, we're going to do these 3 issues.
Right. I like that. All right, what is your question on it?
American actors like trying to end up building a brand of you can count on me to do this role and therefore I can be marketable. Whereas you see other countries actually forcing actors to, have a range. And I don't know if there are 2 different roles between, Superbad and Kick-Ass 2 that you can do with your physical form being what it is, like that they can be any different. How do you make sure you maintain the talent to do that type of range rather than, and you can actually, become a character actor like, say, you're Logan, rather than, okay, I'm Van Damme, I'm doing exactly this every single movie.
I'm honored that you put me and Gary Oldman in the same conversation because everyone was like, I don't think so. But that's a very thoughtful question. I will say that the best piece of advice I got from Seth Rogen after Superbad was do not do another high school movie and do not play like a high school nerd again. And so I really took that to heart. Because after Superbad, like I said, I was like, oh my God, I'm getting offers and people want to work with me. And he was just like, do not touch that, like go into different avenues and different worlds. So I took that to heart and I'm just trying to do things that, excite me and keep me going creatively.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. It's a great question.
Right into the mic so we can hear you.
Hey, what's up, Chris? How you doing, man?
Name the question.
I think you signed on like the 50th McLovin Funko for me, so thanks, dude.
Hell yeah. I gotta get one of those.
Yeah. So out of all your movies, what would you say is your favorite right now? Like you've done?
Favorite that I've worked on or that I like to watch, or both?
Both. Sure.
I want to say, man, my favorite to watch. It's obviously like Superbad is the best thing I've done, and I know that. My favorite thing to watch is Neighbors because I'm not in it a lot. Which is nice. I don't like watching. What's that? Scooty, baby, with the huge dick. Yeah. But it's great because I'm like in 20 minutes of it, so I don't have to stare at myself, and it's fucking hilarious, so I can laugh at it. And I think Superbad would be like the best thing that I've done. Although I was a big action fan, so Kick-Ass has a special place in my heart.
Thank you.
Can I get a low key? Woo! Woo! A little more low key. Woo! Wow! Little. Hey! One whisper. Nice.
Sorry.
That was only for me. I really had a great time with that. Thank you guys.
Name any questions right into the mic, please.
Hi, my name is Kristen, and I was just wondering, what's like the craziest thing you filmed during Superbad, like out of all the scenes you did?
Yeah, the craziest thing that I filmed. The weirdest moment was I was 17, so the sex scene that I shot, my mom had to be there on set. And I didn't know that at the time, because once again, it was my first movie. So I like came to set, and I was like, oh, I'm doing a sex scene, I got a boner, and all that kind of shit. And they're like, where's your mom? What are you talking about? And she had to drive all the way from the valley and did the whole production for like an hour and a half. And she came to set, and she had a goddamn delight, man. She was eating popcorn, talking to the producers, watching me have fake sex. It was absurd. But it made watching the movie a lot easier than it was.
Thank you very much.
Now I need her in the room every time I do it.
Hello there, what's your name? Right into the mic, name the question.
Hi, I got a question. What was your experience like doing the movie Kick-Ass? I mean, you were probably the best supervillain I've ever seen in that movie. So it looked really fun.
That's just not true. Compared to Gary Oldman, you're saying I'm the best supervillain of all time? You see Thanos, man? Red Mist couldn't do shit. That was a very, very exciting project for me to work on because I did Superbad when I was 17, and then I went into Role Models, which shot in LA, and so I did Kick-Ass when I turned 20. God, I feel old. But it was like the legal drinking age in London is where we shot, is 18. So I was like, I'm getting my buck out of my parents' house, I'm getting my own apartment in London, and I was just like enjoying Jack and Cokes every night and making the movie, whatever, not important. The movie comes secondary. But it was a very, very special time for me to kind of like escape the nest, and kind of grow as a human. It was great.
Thank you. Hello
Thank you.
there. What's your name and question?
Hi, my name's Richard. So, outside of your works of like Superbad and Kick-Ass, which are awesome, awesome movies, my cousin and I all the time quote your Trapaholic stuff from YouTube all the time on the golf course.
Do people know what he's talking about?
Yeah, one of the greatest YouTube videos that I've watched, to be honest.
Can I get a damn son? Where'd you find this?
Damn son, where'd you find this? How did that come about? Because it's hilarious.
Dude, I love that. It's such a crazy thing. I was friends with this guy, still am, Kyle Kaplan, and he was just making fun comedy sketches 12 years ago, and he's like, I have a really funny idea. You're a skinny, scrawny white guy. What if we pretend you're the guy behind these Trapaholic sounds? I'm like, sure, whatever, let's go, let's do it, let's have a good time. And we made it, and that shit goes viral like 3 times a year, still. Like, I can't remember because like Superbad, Kick-Ass, And neck and neck, Shopaholics or Pitch Perfect. Like, it's surreal to me that a little YouTube video really connected with these people. But it was just a dumb comedy sketch we did 12 years ago.
Awesome.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
That's a great, yeah, I love that one.
Thank
Give
you.
them applause, guys. Woo, come on. Give me a hell yeah. Good, is that good?
Hi there, my friend. What's your name and question?
Hello, my name's Eric. So I'm wondering, in the movie Kick-Ass, did you like your character development in terms of what kind of villain you became? If not, would you like to have seen your character go a different route?
Good question. I mean, I guess there's a part of me that's like, fuck, why couldn't he have been more badass? Why couldn't he like had a weapon or like beat the shit out of people? But his whole thing was just being the son of a rich dad. But I loved his turn. I loved his kind of, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but like the moment where he meets Hit Girl and Big Daddy, and he shoots Hit Girl in the chest, and he has like that big, you know, kind of turn. I thought it was really exciting. It was a nice twist. And in Kick-Ass 2, the lesser of the Kick-Asses, you know, he got to kind of fuck around and you know, mess around a little more, so that was really cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello there, my friend. What is your name and what is your question?
I'm Celis. My question is, at this stage in your career, what is your preference on the roles that you take on?
Yeah, good question. Well, I've been trying lately to work with friends a lot more and develop things. The last like few years, I've developed scripts that I've taken out and TV shows, and I've been trying to pitch. Sadly, nothing has sold at the moment, but it's been really fulfilling to kind of build things from the ground up. And the industry for me right now is a little tricky spot. The auditions are a little slow, so like I haven't found the next role yet. But developing and creating things from the ground floor is really exciting right now.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello there, my friend. What's your name and question?
It's the human spider.
Let's go.
I just wanted to say thank you for all the films you've done. Neighbors. Okay, Superbad's one of my all-time favorite comedies. Augie and freaking Role Models. I love that movie. I have those DVDs in my room, so just
Oh
thank you.
yeah, bring them tomorrow and I'll sign them, dude. Let's go. Thank you, I appreciate it. That's very nice of you. Thank you, man. That's awesome. I'm down with that. Less questions and more just compliments, my way. That's pretty chill for me up here, I gotta be honest with you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay. Name and question.
My name's Jonathan, and I was wondering if you were to play any Marvel superhero or supervillain, what would it be?
Wow.
Big
It was
question.
between me and Downey for Doom, man. They called and I said, I'll do it for $89 million. And they're like, ooh, Downey will do it for $80 million, sorry. No, I don't know. I feel great with the motherfucker who read this, so please have me, Marvel. Fuck. I would do it in a heartbeat. The lines would be very long out there, I feel that. It was like Giancarlo Stanley's line is very long from being in these Marvel shows, so it's intense.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, my friend. Hello, name and question.
Michael, and what was your reaction when you discovered what your character was calling himself as Superbad with the big ID?
That's a really good question because I didn't think it was funny. I didn't think McLovin was funny. I was like, I feel like I've heard this before. And when I read the script before shooting, I was like, I don't know. Once again, my first movie, I don't know shit. I'm like, McLovin's not that cool. And then lo and behold, it'll be on my tombstone. Truly, I didn't think it was that funny, and then it became a whole thing. It's really cool, man. Thank you, man.
Thank you. Keep up the great work.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, over here, name and question.
Hey, what's going on? My name is Dan.
Let's go, Dan!
Hey, let's go! Dan, so where'd you get this? All right, so I am a father. I've got a 5-year-old daughter who just loves trolls, man.
Oh,
loves
yeah.
trolls.
Oh, yeah.
One of her favorite characters is King Gristle.
Amazing.
You. So I wanted to know, like, how was it doing the whole voice recording of trolls? Obviously, you're not in front of the camera, but how was that process?
It's a delight to do that. I wasn't the lead in Trolls, so I didn't, Anna entrusted me going for like 9 hours a day, do the whole script. But I kind of go in for like 3 hours, and I get to fuck around a lot, and they let me improv in there, and it's different than Superbad. You're trying to make children laugh, which is really exciting, I'm sure you know as a father. So that was really fulfilling, and it's cool, man. People love Trolls. Like, all my friends who have kids, they say, I hear your fucking voice all day. I watch it non-stop, and I'm like, I get that money, baby!
We've got time for two
Great
more
question.
questions. So this lady here, and then this person. I'm sorry, my friend. Don't look at me.
No, we can take 3. Come on, we got 3.
Yeah,
We
okay.
can take 3.
Okay,
Let's go.
let's do it. Go for it. Name question.
I'm Laura. I have more like a hypothetical. Alien movie. If you were cast in one, how would you want to die?
I fucking love the face huggers and the bursting through the chest. I think that is the coolest thing in any horror movie. They did that shit in 1979. That's why the first one was so fucking good. Because the guy's got the thing on his face, and he plays yay, and he gets up and he's like, oh, great, great. And there's a seizure and it bursts out of his chest. I'm like, that is burns a memory into my skull. So 100% face huggers. It's the way to go.
Thank you.
Isn't that the coolest shit, right? Aliens are so fucking creepy, and their only job is to infest you. They're like, we put an egg in your stomach, and now we're gonna kill ourselves. Terrifying.
Go for it. Name and question.
My name is Gio, and I just wanted to ask, can you give me insight to the design process of you and Michael and Jonah's like outfits in Superbad? Because like, did they intentionally dress you like shit? Like,
Dude, once again, that was my first movie, so I didn't know in the wardrobe process that like I can have an opinion. You know, I kind of just like went in there and was like, yeah, this looks good. And the vest was Seth and Evan's idea, which was hilarious. And I think there's like a Friends episode, if anyone watches Friends, where David Schwimmer's wearing that exact outfit. And then I looked it up, and the same costume woman worked on Friends. I was like, oh, we're on something here. But I had no say in it. They kind of did it, and they did a hell of a job. Thank you.
Yes, hello, my friend.
Last one.
We got you.
And then we're chugging beers, right?
Yeah! All right, Chris. Nice to meet you. I'm Rick from Chicago.
Nice to meet you, Rick.
I had a question about your movie role models, actually. So that was an excellent film, and I think it inspired a lot of people here to help bring alternative interests into the mainstream. But a lot of your co-stars, like Sean and Paul, they weren't really seen as nerds, so to say. Do you have any, who was the most enthused to really participate in the LARPing scenes and really get into character there? And do you have any like stories that circle around that whole idea right there?
Yeah, well, I had a really good chemistry with Ken Jeong, and we just, when we were LARPing and kind of battling each other, was just some of the most fun I've ever had. But Sean William Scott was really cool to work with. The story is just, you know, I was coming off of McLovin. This is my second movie post Superbad. And I was just very much just like, how do I deal with this, you know, getting screamed McLovin everywhere. And he, you know, was Stifler in this movie, and he was just like, trust me, it's okay, it's a sign of love. And he kind of walked me through like living through that, because he had done it a decade before. And he was the nicest guy I've ever worked with. Made me feel like a piece of shit, he was so nice. He was just such a kind guy, and he really kind of like made me feel better about being known for one character. And he's like, you know, I did this. He's like, I'm continuing to work, and like life is good, and people love me. It's like, he really helped me with that, which I'm forever grateful for.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
Can we have a
You're gonna hell yeah, the Stifler?
And I'm going to say this to you, you are going to love Alien Romulus.
That's great for you to say, and now you overhyped it, and now you ruined it for me. Thank you.
I'm so sorry, please come back. Guys, will you be here tomorrow?
I'll be here tomorrow.
Right.
I'll be here tomorrow if I didn't push you away with this Q&A, because I feel like I'm psychotic. I've been signing autographs for 8 hours. Please come by and say hello. It's been a blast to be here. Thank you, guys.
Guys, it's been a lovely, it's been a pleasure. Like, please give us a hell yeah.